NFL is back. Jabari's back. What more can you ask for, man? Huh? Come on, let's go. Let's friggin' go, Jabari. Let's make some money.
Yeah.
This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this. All over it, baby. I'm going to wait for you to get back here. We're going to make some money. That's what you told me, man. When you're winner, go to dinner, buy a chicken dinner. That's what we're going to do. Don't forget, we are the Sports Nuts, Bob and Mike, with your quick fix for sports betting, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. You want to get the Fantasy Optimizer free for a month? Email me, Bob at OddsJam.com, or email Mike at OddsJam.com. Don't forget about shop.oddsjam.com, the OddsJam merchandise store. And we are excited to be here this evening. First of all, Jabari, you're here to break the streak. And all the crap I took from Mike the past few days.
Go on. What do you?
Got nothing else to say. We got nothing.
Neither do I. I don't have nothing to say to you.
Last night wasn't my fault.
Well, you know.
So here we go. We're back. Jabari, we're back. The NFL is here.
Yeah.
The Kelsey injury sounds like a bone bruise. So it looks like, guys, like most likely he's probably going to play. I don't know whether he's going to have a limited role or not. And then maybe, you know what, they may hold him out a little bit. I'm not sure. I will say one thing. This Chris Jones situation, they better get that squared away, guys. Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. You got to get him taken care of because without Chris Jones last year, no Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, I agree. No,
I mean,
absolutely not. And your boy Bosa signed. Oh no, that's the wrong Bosa.
Nick signed his absurd contract. I think they're giving him 170 mil or something like that. So that is definitely going to hurt the Chris Jones contract talks because I'm sure although he is a D end and an interior D lineman, he's going to want something like along the lines of that. I feel like that's what he wants. So, I mean, the more they keep stepping up these contracts, the more these teams are about to be hurt with this cap. So,
well, you know, I mean, as much money as the NFL makes, it shouldn't be a problem. You know,
yeah.
I mean, let's face it. We're talking about a conglomerate here, okay? And you know what? To get to be a part of that little group of owners, you know that's it's almost like a cartel, man. You know, I mean, guys like that have been around a long time. You know, they the owners protect themselves, man, because they share all that TV money and everything, evenly, and there's a ton of it. I mean, a ton. So, you know what? Fork out a little bit of that money, folks.
Yeah. But I mean,
raise the cap.
They're not like the owners. I think are gonna have to like come together to do something like that again. I mean, obviously, as they have more, year-over-year return on revenue, yes, of course they're gonna incrementally raise the cap, but the cap is also dependent on where your team is, state of income and so on and so forth, just like it is for the NBA and the NFL. They make a lot of money, but obviously they have that, that cap, there on purpose. So, I mean, no matter how much we want to tell them of how much revenue they make to spend, the NFL is going to put a cap on it. So I know just as far as my 49ers, next year we have a serious money problem. We'll be owing Nick Bosa almost 34 mil we will have almost 10 players over $14 million for the next like couple years. So we're not. We need to be. It's Super Bowl or bust for us right now because we can't afford to pay everybody.
Well, you know what they're going to do? They're going to renegotiate some of that stuff and back end, some of that stuff, man.
I doubt it because all of these are top end talent. Like Trent Williams, the best left tackle in the league. He's the best tackle in the league. Debo, great receiver. Eric Armstead, he's going to do what DeForest Buckner did. DeForest Buckner left. He went to the Colts. Fred Warner, best middle linebacker, fastest middle linebacker in the league. George Kittle, he might take a pay cut. Javarius Ward, I doubt it. Javon Hargrave, he should be coming off his rookie contract. Brandon Ayuk can leave. And then we just got CMC, and it's not like CMC has any real loyalty to the team right now. He's only been there for a year. So, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, these guys who work with these caps, the GMs and what have you, I've seen them perform a lot of magic over the years to keep a team together, and they're going to have to try to do that. But yeah, the Bosa contract is crazy. Greg Voice is here. What is up, Greg? Tristan is here, and so is Stephen Batsa. We're ready for
what's up, y'all.
Now, I got a question for you, Jabari, very, very quickly here. What do you think of? How many times are you gonna use the Dak Prescott promo and Prize Picks?
So far, I've only used it once.
Okay, me too. Okay. Are you going to use it multiple times? Is my question.
Probably.
What do you think your limit is on that? Over 10
probably.
times?
I think there's a cap on how much you can bet on it. Is it the regular $25? Or did they uncap it?
I'm not sure.
Usually for promos, they cap it out in total to like $25. Like you can't, and how many ever bets you make, that's cool, but you can't spend over $25 on that one discount.
Now I didn't know that, and that's very good information. Very good information. For those of you that don't know, that is the Dak Prescott promo for him to pass for a yard. So, okay, that's cool. Appreciate that little tidbit of information there, Jabari. But boy, did we miss you. Mike, did you miss Jabari?
I did. I know. And now we've got tomorrow night, we got a football game that has some good talking points here with this matchup. I was already a little interested in this matchup. Detroit, a respectable team. A lot of people expecting some big things out of them. We know they were good against the spread last year. They were money there. But now we have a situation here with Kansas City with Travis Kelce. How much do we play into this? I've thought on it. And it's just, we know Detroit, their defense is not great. I mean, they give up yards, they do give up yards. And I know without Travis Kelce, Chiefs don't really have a true number one wide receiver, but it's Andy Reid. And don't you feel like he's just going to find a way to get points because that's what they do? That's kind of where I'm at with this game right now. I feel like right now we're pretty well betting on Kansas City to score a lot, regardless, because that's just what they do. That's what they have done. They definitely do that in week ones a lot. And I feel like Andy Reid's he's going to come up with something, to make sure they get points. And maybe Mahomes does a lot with his legs this game. I don't know.
Interesting thought. Tony this morning said, Detroit plus 7.5, but he got that line
real early.
When it first came out. Yeah.
Well, and I like that play. I do. I mean,
but you can't get it now. It's 4.5.
No, of course not. No, yeah.
Unless you want to put it in a parlay, you could use it as an alternate line. But I think that's 7.5. I think that might be a really good bet for him. Jabari, I think Detroit keeps this close, man, and who knows? May even pull out a win.
I I'll see they're a bit of a wild card. Don't get me wrong. I love Campbell. He's a great coach. They're going to be a bit of a wild card this year. They're either going to be better than everybody expected or worse than everybody expected. So I honestly don't know.
It is Detroit.
Yeah, it is. But I think they have a solid lineup. Jared Goff's coming off of a really great year that not a lot of people are talking about. That he had a career year last year. Very good throwing the ball, which I hate Jared Goff with a passion. He lost the Rams that Super Bowl. Let's be honest. The Rams should have won that Super Bowl. But it was kind of lackluster in his performances there until they get Matthew Stafford and they go and win the Super Bowl. Obviously, we knew they were missing a quarterback, but we'll see. 7.5. I don't know if Kansas City can get Isaiah Pacheco and Kadarius Toney fully in the fold and the way that they've been playing their rookies in training camp. I don't see Detroit keeping it within 8 points. I see them getting it beat at least by 10 because they just don't have the offensive power to keep up. That's all that is. But if Chris Jones is missing, I would take the spread.
Okay. All right. Good answer. And before we get into the parlay, I just want to throw this at you because we got Rays coming on Friday with Tristan. He's a 49ers fan. 49ers are your team. And I'm just going to throw this out there right now that Mike Tomlin's going to have a really good game plan, and your boys are going to have a tough time winning in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler Nation, baby. You better watch out.
Okay. I doubt that.
I mean, look, there's no doubt that playing in Pittsburgh's tough. It's week 1, so, fans are going to be into it. And but, I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel San Francisco is a much better team than Pittsburgh. I don't think Pittsburgh's a bad team. I feel like they're a middle-of-the-pack type of team, and I feel like San Francisco is a top-tier team. So
I got me a backer here. Greg Voice, I'm liking Pittsburgh on Sunday.
Boys.
Ooh. I'm sorry. Jabari don't like me now, man.
No, it's okay. I just don't think Pittsburgh will be able to stop the run. I don't see it happening. I do like Kenny Pickett, George Pickens. I called it last year. I knew the exact game that Kenny Pickett was coming again. Mitch Trubisky should have never been the starter by week 3. Absolutely. They should have figured it out that he is okay. I get you're giving him a second chance, but he's just not. He's not what y'all thought he was coming out of college. Everybody should have known that. Pickens is, in my opinion, going to be a top 10. This is where he's going to break into the top 10 this year. Him and Kenny Pickett have a whole year's worth of stuff behind them and the offseason. This is where, that star talent's really about to come out for George Pickens for me.
Okay, cool. All right, I like that. Well, good luck Sunday. That's all I can say. I'm just saying.
I think they win. What's up, Andre? What is up, man? Right. Yeah. I can't roll with you on Pittsburgh.
Okay, that's fine. All right, we got to get a parlay going here, guys. We got to get a winning parlay. Some way, shape, or form, I need a winning parlay here. Okay, so I guess I'll go first and try to start it off on the right foot. Now, I was really disappointed in the Dodgers last night. Really disappointed in them. Thought they would win that game outright, and they didn't. So, the question is, do I dare go back to them again? That's the question. And let me give you the answer. Yeah. Hello? I'll take them on the run line. -1.5. I'm taking the Dodgers over the Marlins. There you go. You guys gonna disagree with me on this, or
no? I'll roll with it.
Jabari.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use my executive card yet.
I heard a sigh.
No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. I don't mind it.
Okay. It is the Dodgers now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but that money line would have been nice for a parlay. I mean, you're getting a little brave there with that run line, but
Do you guys want me to change it? Is that what you're saying?
It's fine, honestly. I mean,
it's the Dodgers in the run line.
I agreed. If you go look at their last, man, I would venture to say 8 wins or so. I'm gonna bet they've probably covered that run line almost every time.
I took him at -1.5 yesterday, and they blew me. So
yeah, that is true. But they lost.
Yeah, I had them on the money line. They lost. So there you go.
Yeah, okay, that's fair because if they win, yes, they're covering the run line. That's pretty solid. So actually, I'm fine with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So one of you two take the next one.
I'm gonna hand it up to Mike. Mike, you can go next.
All right, I'm gonna go next, and I'm just going to. I'm going to play a little safer route here. I got to go to Baltimore. I'm going to take them on the money line. Gibson on the mound. I'm not going to take the run line. I'm not getting that risky with it. I'll take Baltimore money line.
Okay. All right. Dodgers run line, Baltimore money line. There's where we're at. Let's keep it going. Let's make it happen here.
Now, I was waiting to see if I could find anything that would be better in the money. We're on the Yankees money line today, but I'm thinking just might be thinking just a little bit to take the Rays money line. Now, as you know, we took that Rays future for them to win.
Right.
We took them to win the conference, so hold on. That's actually pretty.
It's actually the league. Conference is football, my friend.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking football. Thinking football.
Too many sports going on, man. No.
There's about to be, and I love it.
I do too.
Yes.
There's about to be. Everything is already juiced. Even Seattle's sitting at -170 because I do like Glover Gilbert on the mound.
Oh yeah, me too.
We got Strider playing, but at any Atlanta line with him on the mound is gonna be 250 or over, no matter who they're playing. Or we got Scherzer playing Verlander versus
and
the
Verlander
Astros
tonight, baby. What a matchup! 2 former teammates earlier in the year matched up. It's a hell of a match. And you know what the play was this morning on that game? Under 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the under 8.5 doesn't sound bad. You got two of your best pitchers on the mound. The lineups are stacked, though. That's the only thing that scares me.
I know.
Yeah.
Altuve, Alvarez, Bregman, Tucker having a pretty good year. Then Simeon, Seager, and Garcia.
27 runs put up by Houston alone in those 2 games in Texas. So for whatever reason, there's a lot of runs being scored. It does worry you.
It does.
It is Scherzer pitching, guys.
True, but
I mean, you can't look into his eyes and figure out what he's doing because they're 2 different colors.
Well,
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Like,
okay.
I mean, we're gonna have to go with a safer pick. I wish I could grab something, that was gonna have a lot more. You
just give me your pick and we'll go.
We're gonna take Logan Gilbert on the mound for the Mariners. We're gonna take the Mariners money line.
Okay, all right.
I'm down with that. Play it safe, boys. Play it safe. We weighed our options. We went through the slate, and there you go.
Okay, I can dig it. $25 giveaway. That's what we're doing.
Sounds like a plan. And
now, Jabari,
like a winner.
I got another question for you here. What's your strategy for this weekend? Have you already got plays in the bank for DFS? Or you waiting? How are you approaching this first week of the NFL?
As far as everything, as far as DFS, I have a couple plays in, but a lot of the lines aren't up. There are some other lines that are up on Underdog that aren't up on Prize Picks. Sleeper has some lines up. Chalkboard has some lines up. So there's lines up everywhere, but kind of waiting to see. But I do have some plays out already. As far as just straight up who's winning the games, we've already got I think it's a $50 ticket, and it's to win $2,000. Like I said again, if that hits, I'm gonna be giving away actually half of that ticket. So I'm gonna be giving away $1,000 if that ticket hits. It's like 50 to win $2,000. So we went on stream one day, and we went down and chose every team we're thinking is winning their week 1 game. Got a couple upsets there, and that's really good. We have a couple NFL futures out as far as how many games teams are winning. Think there was a couple for who did we choose? We had a couple for the Jaguars. We had a couple for the Chargers. So we have bets, everywhere, but I haven't really put the hammer down on anything yet. Gonna kind of wait to see how Thursday pans out, and then I'll know by Sunday, what we're looking at.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I just today got something in BetMGM that is a 100% odds boost for an SGP in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Would you put it on?
100%.
Or you haven't used it yet?
That's no, I have not used it. No.
Okay.
And also, I want to point out one other thing. PointsBet is still sending out free bets daily during their power hour. Some people are getting $1 bets and $2 bets, and some people are getting $50 bets and $100 bets. They're VIP, I guess. But you never know.
Right. Bob, I think we're losing you.
I think we lost him.
I think we lost them. Steven says, I'm doing a 4-legger with your picks, switching to Dodgers money line plus Rays money line. Bob, go. You're cutting out like crazy. So
yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. I
that's
don't have any control over
qualifications. France over 2 goals first half. Bob, get your internet fixed, man.
Who said
get
that?
your internet fixed. I said that. Oh, you thought that was a comment? He said, who said that? Somebody say that in the chat right now. Say, Bob, get your internet fixed. France over 2 goals first half. Okay. Is that a guaranteed winner there? Are we rolling with that, all of us? I mean, you got to tell me. How much do you like that a lot? I mean, he's got to like it a lot to be bringing it to the chat. So we'll ride it. There you go.
Viva la France.
There's another leg for your parlay. Huh?
Viva la France. Viva la France.
Yep.
Okay, Mike, take over.
Well, I'll share my screen here and go to the positive EV page while you put the parlay together.
It's already there for you, buddy.
All right, I'll get it posted in just a minute. See what's on the positive EV page. Manning under 4.5 strikeouts. Yeah, let's roll with it. Plus 100 on Fliff. Favored on every book. We like the Yankees tonight anyway. I'll roll with it. I mean, 77 innings pitched, 49 strikeouts for him. He's not exactly a strikeout guy. So let's roll with it. I'll take that on Fliff. Put a half a unit on that. And let's see if there's anything else out here we like. Murphy over 1.5 bases. I have a feeling the Braves are going to kill the Cardinals tonight, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Glass now over 8.5 strikeouts. I would go light on this one. I'm gonna go a little lighter on this one than I like. I do think it's a good play, but I don't feel like Boston strikes out a lot.
I don't think they do either.
And now Glass now is a good strikeout pitcher, but that's 9 strikeouts. Boston with that just is tough.
Just to put it in perspective, I think the last time I saw it, Boston's like 7th or 8th in the OBP on the season, so they're one of the best teams as far as getting on base. They don't strike out too much. So
no, that's my issue there. I mean, again, for Glass now, 9 strikeouts is not a big deal, but against Boston, it is. I'm going to stay away from that one right now. It's a little lower percentage play anyway, so that's no big deal. And I'll quit sharing. We can do a prize picks or something if you want.
I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I've got more questions for Jabari. I'm just asking you questions like crazy tonight.
That's all right. Something just popped up as far as CS.
Yes,
go.
I want to talk about this. All right. Actually, there's 5 picks that I want to put together in CSGO. But what my question is, you find this line of over 35 first 2 map kills, and you slide over here to underdog, and it's at 40.5. And probably an underdog, it's an under, I would imagine. Okay. But that's a big difference between those 2 DFS books. When you see that, don't you just get really excited about it, man? I do, because it seems to hit a lot, especially when you have that big of a disparity. That's 5 map kills difference. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. Whenever there's that big of a jump, usually I do pay attention to it, but not only is there a big jump in kills there, the odd chance to hit goes up as well. So anything over 60 to 61%, usually I'm okay with throwing about a half a unit on it. And I'm confident in that to usually, hit at a pretty good rate. So
okay, I got you. So I'm going to throw in all of these CS:GO plays, except one is on Enterprise. Man, that's the part that I don't like about this. Oh, no, I can put 5 together. Never mind. But all of these are Sprout 56.97 all the way up to 64.57. So I definitely like those plays. You in agreement on that, man?
Yeah, I am. And I'm checking the NFL to see if they've added really anything in that I can quickly give to you real quick. Okay, they added in some more of the receivers. We also have some NFL futures on Prize Picks as well. We took some season bets. We have Calvin Ridley. He's probably gonna have 1,000-yard season. Derrick Henry probably a rush for more than 10 touchdowns this season. Odell should be okay with Lamar. Justin Fields. From what I've seen, a lot of people have actually said that Justin Fields is just preseason is actually a favorite to win the MVP. they're saying that he's gonna do similar to what Lamar did when he won the MVP, which was leading the league in rushing yards and then also throwing for almost like 3,600 yards or something like that. So he broke Michael Vick's record. So a lot of people are expecting big things out of him as well, which is odd to me, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm just, man, I just don't know about Justin Fields. I can't get a handle on him.
The team is too much uncertainty around him for me to accurately judge him. And he can't. Last year, he could not throw the ball. He can run the ball, very good.
Right.
But throwing the ball, not the best.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
And Lamar, I can at least say Lamar had a better throwing arm when he came into the league. I know the whole narrative around Lamar was that he couldn't throw and stuff like that, but Justin actually just, in my opinion, just could flat out not throw. Like he just couldn't throw at all. So, it happens. Hopefully he gets better. He comes back this year, has a good year, but we'll have to see.
I mean, I like the kid. He's an exciting athlete. I'm just not sure he's a great quarterback. I just don't know if he's got the ability he's got tremendous athletic ability, but I mean, can he puts himself in some really bad positions, man. I mean, I'm sorry, he just does. Ireland is struggling with injuries. Okay.
All right.
That would be why.
Keep that in mind. Appreciate that. Let's go, France.
All right. We got a parlay up. Before we get any or leave here, let's talk about. I just want to get your guys' take on a couple of games this weekend. And one of them's Carolina and Atlanta. Is Atlanta? Are they really that much better than Carolina?
No.
No. Okay. All right. That answered that question. Let's see. Tampa Bay and Minnesota. Is Tampa Bay going to be that bad?
Yes. Yes. They got no team. Your defense is either hurt or they left. I mean, you still got Bruce Arians in the front office, but Baker is Baker.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jordan Love, Mike. If you watched him in the preseason at all, I think he's going to have a tough year. And the Bears are actually favored in this game against Green Bay. Thoughts?
Don't sleep on him. I think Jordan Love can get them a win.
Okay. Jabari, Dolphins, Chargers, bud. I really don't know what to think about this game. Is Tua healthy? What's going on with him?
I don't know. And I don't know, but just off of my gut instinct, off of the Chargers, then trying to build up the team, signing those veterans, I want to take the Chargers, to be honest with you. Even with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on the other side, I still feel like the Chargers take this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it's one they really need to get. It's a home game for them. You got to get off to a good start here, and especially after the way last season ended. Let's get a week one win. Get a little bit of that bad taste out of our mouths.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about this Monday night game, guys? Buffalo and the Jets. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers' debut. I mean, that is a crazy start to the NFL season. I'm very big on the Jets right now. Say what you want, make fun of me. I don't really care. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be a different maker, and I said it I think Garrett Wilson is ready to break out big time. And you guys probably both disagree with me.
I don't. Oh. Not even in the slightest. I think Aaron Rodgers has made them a great team. And now is where they're going to have to take that step up, in my opinion. They're going to have to step up and show them that they're ready. They're going to have to show the league that they're ready for the big leagues. And
well, they're on the big stage here on Monday Night Football. They're at home against a division rival and a team that a lot of people think should be competing for a Super Bowl in the Buffalo Bills. So they're going to get put to the test here right off the bat. And you know how New York is. They lose that first game at home on that big stage. Ooh, that media is not friendly, and we'll see how that would be. It'd be interesting to see how they handle that. Doesn't mean their season's over if they lose this first game, obviously, but there's going to be a lot of noise if they do lose. Yeah. Hey, you were at home, on the big stage here. What happened, and it's going to be nonstop. And even if they do get on track, people are still going to question, well. You couldn't beat Buffalo in your house on the big stage, so why should we believe in you? And
right.
It'll be interesting. But if they win that first game,
all I'm saying is this: whatever the league does, they better make sure Aaron Rodgers does not make a deep playoff run, because if he does, there's going to be a whole different conversation surrounding his legacy as a quarterback. And Green Bay. Now, if he continues to be bad and mediocre like he was before he left Green Bay, then there's still going to be, a whole different conversation of, well, was he overrated, so on and so forth? Did the Jets pay too much? But we'll have to see. That is probably the biggest storyline for the season for me, is if Aaron Rodgers takes them deep into the playoffs and does what Tom Brady did. You come to the Bucs your first year, they go to the Super Bowl and win. If that happens, a lot can change for him.
Yeah, so look at the odds here. The Bills, you can get them to win the division at plus odds. Kind of amazing, really. But the Jets are actually number 2 in that division.
I don't think any other team besides those two are really that much of a threat. The Patriots lacking in quarterback talent. The Dolphins are lacking in quarterback stability and consistency and talent. And they have talent everywhere else on the field, just the quarterback is lacking.
Yeah. And, Bengals plus 150 to win their division, followed by the Ravens. And look at those Steelers way down on the bottom. Mike Tomlin loves that, man. Mike Tomlin will eat that up. Remember one thing, folks. The Pittsburgh Steelers have only, in the last 50 years, 40 years, whatever it is, a lot of years, maybe 60 years, they've only had 3 coaches. Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin. There's a reason they are who they are. All right, that does it for this show, folks. Thanks for joining us. We got to go. Let's make some money. Let's hit this parlay.
Too much Steelers talk. My God.
What?
I mean, all of a sudden you're this big Steelers guy, and we spent more time talking about Pittsburgh than we did.
I can't talk about the Pirates. You want me to talk about the Pirates?
No.
I mean, come on. I can't talk about the Cardinals. You get mad about
aren't the Pirates better than the Cardinals? Or
all right, we're going. See you.
Yeah, of course.